In fact, so much of what we see out there in the discussions around health and challenges with health, whether or not it's chronic stress or whether or not it's challenges as we age in getting great sleep and having energy, if you look at the literature, it almost always comes back to cortisol. Maybe not as the only problem, but as a key role in those problems and a key path to fix them. In fact, there's a beautiful paper that compared male and female differences in cortisol secretion patterns, and they look pretty much similar up until about age 40. Actually, what you find is that women have slightly lower basal levels of cortisol if you look at any one time point along the 24-hour rhythm, up until about age 40. Then what happens is, as men and women get older, from about 40 out to 70, they look across a pretty broad range of ages. What you find is that the morning peak in cortisol tends to come down a little bit. In fact, the acrophase, that peak, tends to be a bit more rounded as opposed to peaked, which means that the drop in cortisol in the early afternoon and evening is actually more gradual. It's flattening.